What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Keioffa. Welcome back to my tribe. Okay, I'm only saying that for those that's gonna probably watch this after it go off. But I'm just gonna hop on for a few minutes. I ain't been on in a minute, so I wanted to just come check in with y'all, see what everybody had going on. I've been seeing a lot of people commenting on some of the videos, like communicating back and forth. So I was like, let me just see what everybody got going on. So I'm gonna just sit out here. I'm just sitting outside right now. Y'all had went to the farmer's market not too long ago. And I just got back in the house. Yeah, that might work. So I just got back in. I was like, let me see what everybody got going on today. It's Saturday. I'm probably not going to be on too long. Just something quick. I can tell y'all what I've been doing real quick. So I haven't been on an assignment since December. No, I haven't been on an assignment since January. Well, in December and January, I was picking up shifts on CareRev, but I haven't been on an assignment, I should say, since October. Hey, how are you? Is it Q? Q? How you doing? Good morning. Or good, I shouldn't say good morning, good afternoon. Thank you for dropping in. But yeah, so since my last video, I was saying that I wanted to go full time. Basically, what I did was I kind of took a little break and was chilling, just kind of centering myself, getting more in line with, my purpose and things like that. So I will say one of the best part of being a traveler is being able to take time off, because it can be a little stressful going from facility to facility and you out of the state or you away from home or whatever. So I did need that downtime because I do notice that a lot of people in the medical field, we get burnt out. And one of the positives I would say about being a traveler is that when you find yourself getting burnt out or like just tired of doing what you need to be doing, like your job, we get that time to kind of chill. So I haven't been working full time since October. And so now I just picked up an assignment. I actually had two assignments. This one I'm finna go on, it was actually canceled and then they reopened it. So I'm gonna go there for, this one's only 4 weeks. And then yesterday I got accepted for one that's in Florida and that one's 8 weeks. So I'm gonna try to do both of them, which would be a total of 13 weeks. Or if I like the one in North Carolina, which is where I'm going, I'll just stay at that one for 13 weeks if they, if they need me. So yeah, but in the meantime, I was just picking up shifts on CareRev. So if y'all don't know about CareRev, they have it's like an app, I guess you would call it, and you can go on there and you can accept shifts from surgery centers as well as hospitals. The hospitals, though, you have to have COVID for some of them. If you haven't been vaccinated, then a lot of them won't accept it for some reason. But the surgery centers, they really don't have any type of stipulations besides going through the credentialing, like the basic credentialing with CareRev. But that was kind of cool because it's $10.99 and you get paid twice a week. So with CareRev, you get paid, I want to say, on Tuesdays and Fridays. And what I was looking at was sometimes when they post the shifts on CareRev that they not, like, let's just say they put the bare minimum of what like the base rate could be. But if you wait closer to the time, like when the shift is coming up closer, they increase the rate sometimes the facility will. And so I've been noticing that. I done been to a couple facilities a few times. One I went to before and I won't go back because the doctor was an asshole and I don't work with assholes. Like, that's just not something that I do. And not even like asshole, like I don't mind certain people, like their personalities, but when it come down to like safety and not, being safe and possibly causing harm to somebody on the team, like especially if it's me, like that's a problem with me. So I won't go back there. But that was the only place that I had a problem with. Oh yeah, you see, they growing. They definitely growing. Yeah, I love them. I wish I did them earlier. Like, this is probably one of my favorite, one of the best hair choices I ever made is my hair. But yeah, so That's really, I ain't been up to a whole lot of nothing, just at home, enjoying being at home. But it is time to go back to work because when I sat back and looked at how long I've been off work, I've been out of work since October. That's almost, it's October. So, well, yeah, so it's kind of the end of September. So September, October, November, December, January. We in February. That's almost 5 months that I haven't had like a full time job, and so in the process, like what I was doing, I have been working on my content because that was one of the things that I was considering, was just not going back to the OR and picking up a job as a content creator or like a digital marketer or a social media manager. The thing is, like those jobs, like entry level, the pay is just not like. I mean, I could live off of it, but what would, like, I'm not gonna lower my lifestyle, the quality of life right now for that job. So what I was thinking about doing is just continuing traveling. Maybe even pick up. I did an interview a couple of days ago at a local hospital here to see what the pay rate is. Their recruiters haven't called me back with the rate, but I'm pretty sure I like got the job, but I don't know what the rate is. So I'm gonna see. But she did tell me at this specific facility that they offer like a OR, a surgical tech, or a surgical first assist bonus, a retention bonus, and then she said that it was a call bonus. There was a sign-on bonus, and then it was a bonus if you on the ortho team. So she did tell me like that, but I don't know what the base rate is. So I'm assuming the base rate, let's just say, might be around $40 or $50 an hour. Then it'll go to $2, or she said $8 on top of that, plus whatever the hour or whatever the call rate is. So I was thinking about it. We're gonna see what the numbers look like, but I don't know how I feel about working like 12 months out the year or 11 months with like 30 days off. I haven't been in that environment in a while, but it was just something to see. It's something to see what kind of options is out there as far as, like I said, a pay go. But right now, what I'm looking at as far as traveling, whether it's a surgical tech or a first assist, the rates are over $2,500 a week. Like in Florida, they plan a little bit because they can, but most rates are over $2,500 a week. Excuse me. And so if that's the case, that means that travel surgical techs right now will be making about $120,000 a year if you work full time. If you work a 12-month year, that's about $120,000. Cause yeah, 250, 2,500. That's 10,000 a month. Yeah, so 10,000 times 12, that's 120. But let's just say you don't work 12 months, you work 11. That's still over 100,000 that you bring home. So I don't know. It's just you have to decide. Some people be like, I don't want to go travel. It seems like a lot, and it is a lot. But if you want to make a quick 60,000, and then you got the rest of the year off, or like what I be doing, I'll take an assignment. Typically, I'll be trying to stay places for like 6 months. So then I do 13 weeks, take a month off, do another 13 weeks, take a month or two off, and then go back into another assignment. And so that's been working for me. But if you in grind mode, like if you're really trying to get some money, the money out here, especially if you done been in the OR for about a year, if you can get like a year worth of surgical experience in the hospital, or even if you at a surgery center, I would still try it because you don't really know what facility you're going to end up at. Now, I wouldn't say go from a surgery center to a trauma center. Like, that might be a little bit of a steep, learning curve, because if you ain't used to that environment, then that might be something. But a lot of these facilities that I done been to, like, one had like 4 ORs, they was only running 2. One had 12, they run like 6 though. And then I've been to another one that had like 4. So you gotta think, they're not doing a whole bunch. If it's only 4 to 6 ORs, like they're not doing no traumas for the most part. But yeah, shoot, for 2,500, you go to school for 12 months. And I ain't telling everybody to get a job. Like, I'm just saying, if it's something you need some quick money, maybe like you got about a year that you can invest in going to school. The course is like around like $5,000 to $7,000 to $8,000. Like probably around five. I'm assuming like $5,000. The last time I checked, it might be a little bit more because everything that went up. But you spend 5,000, you be done in a year. You take another year, you learn something at these hospitals, and then you take off. So for 2 years, in 2 years, you can be making about 120 or more because it's probably gonna go up. I think the rates will go for surgical techs and like people in the OR, like surgical tech, first assistants, even OR nurses. Like the pay is good because it's been in demand. So like maybe for some travel people, the rates might have went down some, but for the most, like for surgery, the rates ain't down because there ain't nobody working. Like the ORs are understaffed right now, so they gotta give people like money or incentives to want to come to work. And I'm seeing it. Like I thought it was the craziest thing because I seen surgical tech rates at like 3,800, like $3,800 a week. That's like people need help. So if you're a surgical tech or whatever, if you think about it, the field is I mean it's wide open right now. It's oh sorry y'all. I don't know if y'all can hear all that wind, but it's windy today. But yeah, I just want to come check in, give y'all a quick little update on what I got going on. So like I was saying, I was gonna just go to another field, but leaving this field, like the assignment I'm finna go on, like when you make around 25 to $3,500 a week and more, like it's hard to go from that to $20 an hour content, content manager, $30, and especially if you entry level. So for me, I said, okay, maybe I don't leave the field like this. I looked at it. I basically came up with a 3 to 5 year plan because if I do it for 3 more years, I would have been in the OR for a total of 20 years. So most people do something for 20 years and they retire. So if I set myself up right for the next 3 years, if I go travel, and this just for me, I'm not telling everybody to do the same thing. This is just how my career as a surgical tech playing out. So if I do it for another 3 years and then my investment, like how I'm gonna retire, my pension or my retirement plan is not a 401k. I don't have a 401k. I am investing into the stock market and I do know how to pick the stocks that, for me, what works for me. And it's something simple as like the S&P 500, seeing what's performing in the S&P 500, then purchasing those individually, or purchasing stocks that I have personal interest in, like Netflix, Amazon, Sony, because we got like the PlayStations and stuff like that. So McDonald's, Walmart, we I purchase those things, and I teach my son to purchase those things. That's like the bare minimum of our like financial literacy standards, like investing into the stock market, because that's easy. You can just throw it there, and if you need it, you can liquidate it, easy enough in the stock market. But when we talking about like on some creative aspects of how I'll be retiring, it's gonna be through digital assets, the creation of digital assets. So assets like YouTube channels, whether it's this one is like more like a test channel where I'm learning, what works for me and what styles and what type of things that I like to talk about. That's kind of what this channel is, just what I'm going through in life. But I had another channel for just gardening. So in order for me to do that channel, I had to be in Jacksonville and kind of work that. But other digital assets would be like ebooks. So I got a couple books that I'm in the process right now. Multiple books at the same time. I know people are like, you should only want to write one book, but sometimes I be like interested in multiple things. So if I'm interested in multiple things, the books to me are just my interpretation of certain things that I've been studying and learning. So you just have different. I just create different places to put them just to kind of keep them organized. So they ebooks to me, and then websites, niche websites around topics that I enjoy. So I've been saying the same thing over and over, y'all. But for you to understand, like what I'm talking about, as far as digital assets, like a website, to me it would be just like buying a house. Except for I know how to build a website and I don't know how to build a house. If I wanted to right now, if I was to buy this house or any house, which I am gonna buy this house, but any house, let's just say the rent brings in profit $1,000 a month. right now it'd be easier for me to do that with a website because I can build a website around any topic, and then with certain products and affiliate products or affiliate partnerships, I can start making, that same $1,000 that I would make off of the rent here. I can make that off the websites. It just would be a way lower overhead cost as far as the buy-in and how to get started. When you buying a house, you gotta have good credit and thousands of dollars to get the house. Sorry, y'all, my dog barking. But with a website, you don't really have to do that. You just need like a couple $100. You get the website up, and then after that, it's just a matter of creating content. You can create the content. You can pay somebody to create the content. I do pay people to create content for me. I create content, and then I have an AI tool that I use that help me write some of the content and things like that. But I'll show y'all that in another video. I just want to kind of share what like I had going on, what my plans is, how I'm using my surgical tech skills, to create wealth without. I mean, you could quit. Like, I know a lot of people. This field do make you want to quit sometimes. And like the last video I was making, I really was like just not in a good space with it because I was just feeling really overwhelmed and just overwhelmed really is the, is the easiest way to explain it. And sometimes, making decisions when you overwhelmed might not be the best decision. But after going back and kind of like looking at it and like determining what I wanted to do with it, yes, Braylon, I see you. And I'm on live, so okay. Yeah, so I had to kind of sit back and make a realistic decision on what we doing, how the plan is to exit. If exiting the career is what we really want to do, then how we do that. But I don't think exiting the career is necessarily the like it might not be the best move because shoot, unless I'm finna go into something that's gonna make the same amount of money or better, or give me a different quality of life, like, it doesn't benefit me to quit right now because I'm able to make enough money to live off of, to invest into my future, and to still have like a certain life, a quality of life as far as how much I'm working. Because you gotta think, a lot of us we work too much, you working, and you can't create nothing because the whole time you in this survival mode, and when you working, that's all you think about is like make sure you got enough money and all this stuff, or you got to make sure you at work on time. You got to make sure the people you working with happy. It's just a lot of energy being sent out. But when you got time to like decompress and be able to be centered with like your purpose and source, and it's a different vibe. So I just think this probably gonna be the best route for somebody if you like me and you need that creative outlet. Sometimes working somewhere or being in a position where you can work as much or as little as you want to. So if you want to work, like I did my taxes, and when I was looking at my taxes, it showed me that I made over 40,000 in 13 weeks. Like that's somebody's whole year worth of salary when you think about it, and I did it in 13 weeks, and that was what was taxed. We ain't even talking about like the non-tax part, like from one travel agency, so one W-2, it was over $40,000 taxable. And what we know about travelers is that we get non-taxable stipends too. So I know I made probably close to the, like, we'll say 50,000 in 13 weeks. That's somebody's whole salary for the year. So I had to be realistic with myself. Like, no skills, other skills that I have right now is bringing in that kind of bread. That's gonna let me just chill, create ebooks when I want to, write blog posts, make videos around that content, or make videos around my passion. So I just think, I just have to be mindful that sometimes, even when you don't want to take a break, you need to take a break. Because sometimes we'll be thinking like, oh, I'm good, I can go a little bit longer, I can go a little bit longer. And you can go a little bit longer, but let's just say you go a little bit too long and you don't realize you went too long, and then you sit around, burnt out and tired and frustrated with the whole world and not being in the gratitude energy or grateful energy, just being in a frustrated, low vibrational energy, and then you get caught up in this cycle. So I would just say, like, for me, I ain't telling y'all what to do because I don't want to be like, oh, this gonna work for you too, because I don't know if it's gonna work for you. And it's hard, like especially if you're a single parent. A lot of the decisions I be making sometimes be hard for me to make because like I got a kid, so it's like, you know, do you want to be with your kid? Do you want to, you know, how you want to raise them and stuff. Now he 14 now, so it's a little bit different, but it was hard. You know, it was hard to figure it out, but we figured it out. I will say, if you're a single parent, that you need to have a support system in place so you can move how you need to move. If you don't have no family, you're gonna have to pay somebody to help you. And that's just, or wait until they get old enough to help, you know, so they can watch their stuff a little bit. But you'll be making enough money to pay somebody if you go travel. You just pay somebody, you know, a decent salary, and you can just have them help you with your kids. But I will say that this one of the, when you sit back and think about it, like big picture wise, this definitely one of the best, how to say it, careers that I could think of as far as the certification, like how long it take you to get the certification and how long it take you to get to real money. Like it's only gonna take you a good 2 years to actually start making I mean, and it really might not take that long. I'm saying too, because you got school and then you got another year or so working at a facility. That's gonna get you the experience you need, and then I just see the rates staying the same and going up. I don't see them going down. So we're gonna say you're gonna you'll be making over $100,000 in 2 years without a degree, without a 4-year degree. We're talking about a 12-month certification, and so that's what I got for y'all. I just wanted to kind of share that. I hope this video was useful to y'all. I'm just trying to think before I just end it. I'm going to start probably going live a little more just because I won't have to edit the videos. I'd rather just post them and then go. If I want to make a vlog or something, I'll vlog it. But I'm thinking right now, it's easier for me to post a live than it would be for me to go create a whole video and then edit it. And then it might not get posted for another week or so. And so I've been looking at y'all comments, so I was happy and inspired to see, you know, that people on here was communicating and sharing information without it being any drama or anything like that. Because if it's drama, y'all telling you, whoever come with the drama getting blocked. So I appreciate y'all for not, you know, being dramatic in the comment section and rude and disrespectful to each other. I really do appreciate that. So y'all keep it up. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope the information that I'm sharing with y'all is beneficial and valuable to you. Like, at this point, I'm here to serve y'all because, you know, sometimes we be all in our ego. I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go. But sometimes we be so caught up on what we want. Like, I catch myself like this. Like, just, oh, I want to make content like this, or I want to make content about this, or I want to do this. And really, I just need to be looking at what's going to be beneficial to y'all, because y'all really make this channel what it is. So I'm just here to serve y'all at this point. So if it's anything y'all want to know, I'm going to go back through the comments and see if it's anything that I can answer. If you want me to answer something, or if you want a video about it, just pretty much just put it in the comments and I'll just start writing or making videos or going live answering the comments individually, not like a whole Q&A, so you got to watch the whole video to get your answer. But I'll do my best to answer the questions. I don't know if it's gonna be long form or if it'll be short. The short's easy. That's only about 30 seconds. So we'll see how long. Maybe I'll do it shorts, and then if y'all really interested in that topic, we'll go a long video just to go more deep into it. But I'm here for y'all. Like, it's so humbling, honestly. Y'all don't even realize it. Like, I had went to a surgery center and I ran into somebody that had seen me from this channel, and it ain't the first time it's happened. It happened to me a couple times. It happened to me a couple times with this channel, and then with my gardening channel, it happened like somebody noticed the yard and was like, "Oh my God, you're the YouTuber," or whatever. And that channel ain't even like got nowhere near as many viewers as this one or followers as this one do. So, but yeah, if y'all have any questions or like anything that I can help with, any information that you won't answer, just drop it in the comment section on any of the videos and I answer it. And so yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I hope, like I said, this video was useful. Please let me know what you think in the comment section below. Again, I love y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. It's a beautiful day here in Florida. It's like 70-something degrees, the sun out, the wind blowing, and the skies is blue. So I'm gonna sit out here and enjoy it a little bit more. But I just want y'all to, you know, have a good day and then know that somebody actually like care about y'all. I'll see y'all next video. Bye.